Hello everyone. I'm Rajeev and this is my teammate Gowtham. So we are really excited to present our project DominoDev, a Domino's-inspired interactive recipe microsite. We developed this website as part of our web programming course, and what makes it unique is that it's completely built using HTML and CSS, and we didn't use a single line of JavaScript. So our main goal was to explore how far we can push CSS to create a real interactivity, logic, and animation that feels like a modern web page. So, so the main problem statement and goal is like the challenge we set for ourselves was to design a fully interactive food ordering experience website using our only front-end technologies. So we wanted to mimic a real Domino's style interface where users can browse pizzas, view details, add them to the cart, and even place an order, all through using HTML and CSS logics. So our goal was to make the website both visually engaging and functional, showing that CSS can go beyond design and handle interactive behaviors as well.
Hi, this is Gautam. Our objectives for this microsite was first to build a multi-tab microsite that includes home, menu, recipes, gallery, shopping, and about sections. The second objective was we used Flexbox and CSS Grid to maintain full responsiveness on all devices. And our third objective was to create hover effects, flip animations, and transitions for a realistic UI experience. And finally, we simulate app-like functionality such as cart updates and order confirmations using only CSS. This gave us a chance to apply almost every concept we've learned in this course. Now, moving on to design overview. For the design, we kept a clean, modern look while drawing inspiration from Domino's colors, red, blue, and white. We use CSS variables for colors, shadows, and text tones. The layout uses grid for the menu and gallery and flexbox for cards and alignment, which ensures it looks perfect on any screen size. The navigation bar is fully interactive using only radio inputs, and each tab's content is revealed using CSS sibling sectors, selectors. My bad. Now the core features and animations. One of the most interesting parts of our site is the use of transforms and keyframe animations. Our pizza menu cards flip on hover using transform, rotate Y. We created subtle movement with translate Y and animation progress bars using smooth transitions. All hover effects from buttons to filter chips use custom timing functions for a natural smooth motion. We even added confetti animations to celebrate successful orders, which makes the experience more interactive and fun. Menu and card functionality. So in the menu section, it's basically the centerpiece of our site. Each pizza cart flips on hover to show its detail and includes an add to cart checkbox. When you add an item, it immediately appears in the cart, but this happens purely through CSS. Each checkbox input triggers a rule like margarita checked, cart item margarita, and it displays in the flexbox. That's how we simulate logic without scripting. We also designed the cart layout to be sticky, so users can always see what they've selected while browsing.
So coming to the orders and shopping panel, like in the order tab, we added a clean form where users can enter details like their name, address, and delivery type. Once confirmed, a success box appear automatically and a confetti animation plays using keyframes. We also included a shopping list section where user can select grocery items which we use to prepare pizza and confirm their selection and instantly see a confirmation message appear. So both these features use checked selectors and transitions to control visibility and animations. And coming to the code highlights, let's talk about the coding side. So we used CSS variables for consistent design, input based logic for navigations, and sibling selectors for dynamic visibility. So for example, for switching between the tabs, works through rules like tab menu checked and panel menu display block. So this is how we replaced JavaScript with pure CSS conditions, and we also used modern CSS features like color mix, linear gradient backgrounds, and media queries for responsiveness. And coming to the testing and validation side, like me and Gautam tested this website on different types of browsers like Chrome, Edge, Safari to ensure consistent behavior in all those websites. And we also validated our HTML and CSS and confirmed that all the animations, flips, and transitions work smoothly. For responsiveness, we tested the layout on both desktop and mobile screens and made those adjustment using media queries. We also checked accessibility, ensuring a good color contrast and readable text sizes in both mobile and uh, laptop, desktop, everything as well. So coming to the conclusion, to conclude, this project helped us to explore the real potential of the CSS. So we learned how to create a functional, responsive, and interactive website with zero JavaScript, relying completely on the CSS properties, selectors, and animations. And it pushed us to think differently using design and logic creatively. So for
Uh,
the future improvements, we plan to add more animations, expand our themes, like we can keep a toggle between a dark and light theme, and even integrate a backend support to make the a site fully dynamic.
we would like to do a live demo of our website, and Rajiv will now share his screen.
Yeah, just so I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
So
So,
yeah.
me and Rajiv together, we built DominoDev, an interactive domino-style recipe microsite entirely using HTML and CSS without a single line of JavaScript. In this short demo, we'll walk you through the main features and the CSS logic that powers them. So first, the home page, hero, highlights, and gallery. When you open the site, you land on the home tab. The layout features a Domino's themed hero section with red and blue accents and split layout. Text on the left, featured item on the right. The explore menu and order online buttons are pure CSS labels that switch tabs using radio button logic. Below, you can see trending, new, and chef's picks, all styled using CSS flexbox. However, hovering over the mini gallery thumbnails reveals a smooth fade-in overlay, prompting users to view gallery.
So going to the menu page, like at the top we have a category of like pizza, like all kind of pizza sites, desserts and drinks. So that lets user refine items and filter what the user wants to order. So each filter is actually a radio input styled as a chip. CSS selectors decide which cards remain visible. Hovering on any menu triggers a 3D flip animation showing nutrition bars that purely made with CSS. Clicking on add to cart toggles its checkbox input at the top, and then it will add into the cart list, which is right beside this flipper. And yeah, like you can see each nutrition bar of the pizza, and then you can add to cart and order it right away. And if you want to filter, then you can filter only pizzas, and remaining will be goes to blank, and you can filter only sides here, and the same for the desserts and the drinks.
Okay, now let's talk about the order page. So moving to the order tab, users can fill out their name, contact, and delivery details. The place order button simply checks a hidden input, which triggers a thank you message that fades in using CSS transitions. This mimics a form submission experience, all without JavaScript.
So we also included a recipe collection tab where you can basically we have introduced for only for the two pizzas. Later we can implement for more. So for suppose if you want to weave the recipe of this margherita pizza, you can click on this weave recipe, and then you can see how much prep time it will take and how much cook time it will be and the difficulty of the cooking. And for the ingredients, we have added the checklist so that when a user comes here and check for recipe, so if you have some recipes here, so he can directly checklist, and if whatever is remain, he can order from the shopping cart, which will explain it later. And here you can change the serves. This ingredient will change as per the servings, like if it is for 2 people, 4 people, and 6 people. And there are instructions how to prepare, like prepare the dough, add sauce, bake pizza, and finish and serve. And if you want to start a cook along, you can start a cook along, so it will show like gather all your ingredients, start cooking, prepare the add toppings, bake pizza. And we also added a progress bar and the confetti here to show that the margherita pizza is ready, and add fresh basil and enjoy it. So if you click on home, it will go to home back. Then we also added an favorite tab where you can add your favorite recipes here. So I'm clicking on browse recipes, and then this is the favorite. If you click on this art, it will goes to favorite, and I just favorited this both uh, recipes. So I'm coming to the shopping. So the shopping tab allows users to tick off groceries ingredients interactively, where you can mark an item, then label strikes through. And then once you select all the ingredients which you want for making a pizza, once you are done with that, and you can click place grocery order, and you can see a success message saying that grocery order placed successfully, your grocery items will be delivered within 2 hours, and you'll receive a confirmation with delivery tracking. And if you want to place a new order again, you can click on place new order, it will go back to the shopping list. And then once you select, you can place the order again.
Now let's move on to the gallery panel. The gallery tab showcases high-resolution product images inside a responsive grid layout. Every figure zooms in slightly on hover, thanks to a transform scale animation, giving it a clean, modern feel.
Yeah, and finally, in the About tab, we included our project summary and the group members' name and the course details. This clearly identifies our team. Myself, I'm Rajiv, and the Gowtham. So we did this project under CSC 4370 and 6370 web programming and fall semester under Professor Henry Lewis.
So this
So
concludes our walkthrough of DominoDev, a creative, responsive, and accessible web experience powered purely by HTML and CSS. We hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you.